Hello, my name is Andrew Maslowski. Today I will be going over DynaScape and the 5 key features I learned how to use in this industry-specific software in my Hort 120 class. The 5 key features are model space, polylines, layers, figures, and plant labels. Model space is where you begin. You can download an aerial view of the landscape and begin to draw on said landscape using line tools. DynaScape automatically selects a 1-to-1 scale, putting your drawing into real-world dimensions. When you first begin in DynaScape, you will be given an option on what you would like your sheet size and print scale to be. This is the top image. After choosing your sheet size and print scale, you will be given a frame in which a printable drawing can be created. Everything in this frame will print out, but everything outside of this will not print. This image is on the bottom. Lines and polylines can be used to create images much like AutoCAD. However, in DynaScape, there is an option for a polyline and a closed polyline. The polyline is much like the polyline in AutoCAD, but has a few more features. The polyline in the image to the right shows different grip edits you can use to create smooth arcs for things like flower bed, while in AutoCAD you have to use the arc tool. The closed polyline can be used to create figures, but when using the closed polyline tool, make sure to right-click on your last point or the line will be deleted. When hatching, you draw a closed polyline around things like furniture and another closed polyline around the outside of the image. Doing this will hatch everything in between those two closed polylines. Layers in DynaScape and layers in AutoCAD are used for the same thing, creating organization in your drawing. However, unlike AutoCAD, DynaScape comes with preloaded layers as seen in the image on the right. The colors you see are assigned and can be changed simply by clicking on the color and changing it to the color you want. Although they are already pre-made layers, you also have the option to create your own layer. Color in shows what the color is in DynaScape, and color out shows what that color layer will be printed in. Figures are pre-installed figures to add to your drawing. You are given a list of different figures like the different types of shrubs in the bottom right image, or other things like a fireplace in the top image. And each figure has a pre-made layer for it. To place a figure, you must select the image, then left click. Doing this will place your figure, and using your cursor you can rotate the figure. Left clicking again will secure the figure, and moving your mouse and left clicking will size the image. After left clicking again, you will secure it, then right click to finish. Plant labels are an industry-specific feature that allow the user to label plants in a drawing. The image on the right shows the plant labels in red. With DynaScape, you can take these plant labels and turn them into plant lists. This is the image on the left. This list shows the botanical name and common name in each plant. Using the species name, you can search for it in DynaScape's database. This is the image in the middle. When you type in the species name, you will get information like flower color and planting zones for each plant. The two ways to number these plants is to either count them by hand and enter that number, or you can use the auto count feature to select a clumped group of plants, and DynaScape will count the plants for you before inserting the label. First, we must learn the difference between industry-specific and non-industry specific. Industry-specific software like DynaScape was made for landscaping. That's why it has things like preloaded layers and plant labels. Non-industry specific software like AutoCAD was made for multiple uses, being able to use things like lines, shapes, and colors in your drawing. Although these softwares are similar, there are key differences between the two. DynaScape has preloaded layers and landscape-specific features. Another difference is that DynaScape automatically puts your image into 1-to-1 scale and can be printed out in model space. Unlike DynaScape, AutoCAD has a model space to draw your image and a paper space to print your image, and you have to scale your image into 1-to-1 dimensions. In conclusion, DynaScape has 5 key features. In model space, you can create a new image drawing in 1-to-1 dimensions that can be translated to real-world measurements, and a template can be added to draw over and trace quickly to recreate a drawing. Polylines and closed polylines are tools that can be used to make smooth arcs for flower beds and create hatches for paths and patios. DynaScape has pre-loaded in layers to visually organize your drawing and can be edited or you can create a new layer by clicking on the Edit Active List button. Figures are pre-drawn images like a tree or a shrub that can be placed into your drawing and is automatically colored and placed into your layers. Plant labels can be made by typing a species name into DynaScape's plant database and then inserted to the drawing. Doing DynaScape will create a plant list of all the plants in your drawing. While DynaScape and AutoCAD are similar in many ways, the main difference is that DynaScape is an industry-specific software and was made for landscaping, while AutoCAD is a non-specific and can be used for many different things. I had a lot of fun learning to use DynaScape and all its features, like the plant figures. Thank you.